Again, and our knitting machine experts. Now, Cheryl, we've been duly impressed with how fast we can go back and forth and back and forth. But when we're knitting a sweater, there are a lot of other things that are involved. For example, the ribbing that goes at the bottom, getting skinny, getting big.
Well, look at this. I mean, look at this. Your wrist is obviously smaller than your upper arm, usually. Okay, so in order to get there, we have to increase. Watch this.
Okay.
In order to increase, I'm going to take this end needle, push it forward, make sure the latch is open, knit across, and I've increased a stitch there. I'm going to do it over here, because usually when you shape one, you shape it on both sides. That's it.
How easy.
That's it. I mean, how easy, yes.
Now, how about going the other way? When you're going to decrease, get skinny.
Okay, yeah, like you have this a V-neck. Here we've got this V-neck, and it's coming up, and it's got to get skinnier and skinnier and skinnier to the top. This time you have to use a tool. It's called the transfer tool, and it transfers the end stitch onto the stitch next to it.
And that little tool comes in the kit, too, with the machine, doesn't it?
Of course. Everything comes with it. Watch this one. We'll get this one, and we'll do it. Now, this I like to do both at the same time because, you know, you forget. Well, I forget. You have to do it on both sides. Do both sides at once, and then you can't forget. All right.
Now, I see you already have some stripes, and we've seen some beautiful patterns. How do you do a stripe?
Stripes are almost embarrassingly easy. Watch this. I'm going to well, it's the same thing as if you're adding a skein of yarn. You have to stop, add the new piece of yarn, and I put a little bit of weight here, because it's going to help me to hang on to that. That's it.
Now, do we get a look at how this whole thing is coming around here?
Okay.
That is really the right side.
Carol, come on over here. I figured out the difference. You want to save money on sweaters? I bought this sweater, and it was on sale from $300 down to $230. Now, that's saving money on a sweater.
$230 for a sweater? Tony, that's a car payment.
Yeah, well, that's a great price, plus tax. I mean, what, you can do better?
It's a lovely sweater, but I can do lots better. Look at this beautiful sweater. Feel that beautiful sweater.
That is great quality.
Take a look at the label on this beautiful sweater of yours, which was made in China, assembled in Hong Kong, and then shipped over here. Whereas this one was made in somebody's home right here in the USA on one of our incredible sweater machines.
Fantastic. Okay, Carol, let's go over what someone gets when they buy the incredible sweater machine.
All righty. Well, first of all, of course, you get the machine. You get the 4 patented key plates for all the different weight yarns. You get the clamps to clasp it to any table, the weights to hold down the knitting, and, well, everything else that you'll need to get started. It also comes with the simple, easy-to-follow video, an instruction book, and a pattern book that includes the easy-to-follow charts and diagrams, as well as the different stitches that you will use to make 12 exciting projects. And each pattern is accompanied by a beautiful full-color photo. Now, some of the patterns you will receive include a man's, a woman's, and a child's sweater, an afghan, hats and scarves, a braided rug, baby blanket, placemat, and more. You will also receive enough yarn to get started.
Well, Cal, wait a second. That's everything you need. That's the complete package. That's the whole incredible sweater machine. But on Incredible Breakthroughs, we always give more. So tell everyone else what they're going to get. Well,
what more you're going to get is, if you order through the Incredible Breakthroughs, my 4 favorite gift patterns, starting with this adorable little snowman.
Oh, great.
This wonderful, great big Christmas stocking.
Great.
This really very lovely pillow pattern.
All right.
And this perfectly precious teddy bear. And also a toll-free customer support line.
Well, you get all that when you order through Incredible Breakthroughs. Here's how you can get your incredible sweater machine for just 3 low payments of $49.95. It's a lifetime of knitting.
If you thought knitting had to take a long time, look again. It's the incredible sweater machine. Even if you've never knit a stitch before, you can make beautiful sweaters, really elegant skirts, hats and scarves, and much more with this incredible breakthrough. It's easy and fun for the whole family with the incredible sweater machine.
I've had the machine for 6 days. With 2 balls of yarn for under $5, I have a sweater.
Judy Klein needed an expensive-looking outfit on a bargain shopper's budget, so she made it herself in just one day, thanks to the incredible sweater machine. For Regina Berry, fun turns to profit. She makes extra money selling incredible sweaters to high-fashion clothing boutiques. Look at the variety. The incredible sweater machine works with all the popular hand knitting yarns: sport, worsted, double knit, Aran, cotton, mohair, and chunky. There's no end to the patterns and stitches you can do. Lace, cable patterns, textured stitches, Fair Isle pictures and motifs, even bobbles and raised stitches. Right out of the box, the incredible sweater machine comes with all you need to complete your first project, right down to a skein of yarn. We've also included 12 beautiful full-color patterns for sweaters, scarves, afghans, braided rugs, and placemats. You'll get these and many more easy-to-follow color patterns. There's an instruction book and a fabulous step-by-step video to help you be your most creative. The video will explain everything from setting up the machine and learning the basic stitches right through to the more advanced techniques. Order now and you'll have access to our toll-free customer support hotline. The incredible sweater machine pays for itself in no time, with all you'll save on clothing, gifts, and decorations. Now, as an extra bonus, we'll include Carol Duvall's 4 favorite gift patterns: the snowman, the pillow, Christmas stockings, and a teddy bear. Don't let this exciting offer pass you by. Here's how to order. Call this toll-free number now to have the incredible sweater machine in your home for just 3 easy payments of $49.95. If after 30 days you're not completely satisfied, return it for a no-questions-asked refund. Call now or send check or money order for the full amount plus shipping and handling to Incredible Sweater, P.O. Box 10446, Waterbury, Connecticut 06725-0446.
The thing that I liked about it with the machine is that you could do it so quickly, and like within an hour or two it was done, and I just thought that's great. That's for me.
In the spring, I wanted a coat to wear. I've never made a coat before, and I could not afford to go out and buy a coat, but with the sweater maker, I was able to make the coat, as opposed to making it by hand. It would have taken me about 3 months, and it took me just a week to make the coat.
My main reason why I bought the incredible sweater machine was because I wanted to learn how to design my own sweaters. I had a lot of ideas for things I wanted to do, and I was afraid if I did them by hand, it would take me so long that if I made a mistake, I wouldn't want to rip them out, or I would be afraid to risk things. So I really bought the machine because I wanted to design.
Well, Carol, you know, I'm not so sure, but it looks like we're beginning to see who the leader is over here at the knitting race. Let's join Carol Duvall and Cheryl Burnett in the demonstration area. Ladies?
Thank you, Tony. Okay, Cheryl, now I have some questions for you. I've seen some of these gorgeous things, but I want to see how difficult they really are, like this lace pattern in this wall hanging.
Okay, lace is simply a matter of artfully arranging a bunch of holes on a piece of fabric. I just happen to be making some here. Watch. I showed you this technique last segment. It's the exact same thing as a decrease. Transfer that stitch over, set the needle, knit 2 rows, instant lace.
Instant holes that turn into lace.
Right.
I love it. Okay. Now, we learned how to make stripes going horizontally. What about these that I love on these grids that go vertically?
Piece of cake. I've got a piece of yarn hanging here.
Just a little short piece of yarn?
A little short piece of yarn. I put that needle into holding position, knit across, knit this stripe, put it out there, knit across.
So you like put it there by hand
That's
and then
right.
knit it with the machine?
It's called manually knitting.
Now,
Okay.
I know that all this stuff sounds like, oh, I've got to remember this and this and this. No, all these techniques and even more are in the videotape that comes along with the incredible sweater machine. So you don't have to worry about remembering a thing. And you can stop the tape and go back and see if you got it right. And when you get your stripes going both horizontally and vertically, this is what it'll look like.
Okay, Carol, and now I have a surprise for you. See these? Paillettes, right?
Big sequins.
Big sequins. We can even knit big sequins right onto the fabric of the bond. Now, I know this looks like the wrong side, but when you cover a whole piece of fabric, this becomes the right side.
And you don't have to sew them?
No, not at all. They'll knit themselves right in. I'm going to hold these back. Look at that. They're knit right on.
Gosh, well...